Hey ladies, Grand Haven advanced to Friday's semifinals for the third straight year after knocking off Grand Ledge in the quarterfinals earlier this week. Today, the Lady Bucks were hoping to make their second straight trip to the Class A finals. The defending state champs, Lady Bucks, 26-0, taking on 24-1 Westland John Glenn at the Bres today. Great start for Grand Haven. Taylor Kramer hits a three here, part of her 20 points in the game. Later in the first, game tied. Abby Cole, nice position inside. She scores. This one tight most of the game. Bucks trailed by 4 at the half. Second half, is there anything Abby Cole can't do? She hits her first 3 of the season, part of her triple-double, 23 points, 19 rebounds, 12 block shots. Fourth quarter, Bucks find themselves behind one, but Amanda Mers, nice pass to Kramer. That gives Grand Haven a lead. They would not look back. Grand Haven beating John Glenn 55-46 and headed back to the Class A title game. Fox 17's Jason Hutton had a front row seat to today's game. Jason, big win for the Lady Bucks and their return to the finals.
It sure is, Tara, but it almost didn't happen. I'll tell you what, Westland John Glenn and their guards made it a fight. They turned Grand Haven over and over again in this game. 4 layups, and John Glenn led for a good portion of this game, but in the fourth quarter, Abby Cole was just too much. She really was just too much the entire game. She even made a 3. She said after the game she'd only taken 1 other 3 this year, and she had airballed it, so that's the first time she hits one, and that was a big shot for the Bucks. She, of course, has the huge triple-double, 23 points, 19 rebounds, and 12 blocks, and she really set the tone early in this game. She had a block in the first 10 seconds, and that's what all the talk was about after the game.
I always try to come out strong and get a couple blocks early because teams that haven't played against us don't realize that I have the ability to get those blocks. So, I mean, they can take it at me.
Her teammates did a nice job getting the ball into her, and we got some easy looks inside. And, you know, defensively, obviously, she's just a game changer. If you haven't seen her play, you know, she had 11 blocks today, and it's just tough to get a shot off in the paint. And, you know, it's a pretty good team with 3 very talented guards. So, you know, she did a great job.
I'll tell you what shouldn't be overshadowed from this game was the effort of Taylor Kramer. Unbelievable game. 20 points, 6 rebounds. She's 6'1", Abby Cole's 6'5". Clear height advantage for Grand Haven, and they were finally able to take advantage of that in the second half when they pulled away to win this thing 55-46. Now 50 consecutive victories for the Bucks dating back to early last season. Number 51 would be so much sweeter because it would mean consecutive Class A state titles. Coming up in about an hour, we're going to talk about Abby Cole and her performance and just what it meant for the player who finished 3rd in the Miss Basketball voting this season. For now, live at the Breslin Center, Jason Hutton, Fox 17 News.
And that is why she was a Miss Basketball finalist. She could do a little bit of everything. I saw her play the other day. Just tremendous. As Jason said, we'll have more from the Bucks later, and we'll preview South Christian's Class B game coming up at 6 Sports.
All right, good. Thanks, Tara. I love how much Jason loves it.
He loves it.
Yeah, it's great. Thanks, Tara.
Yep. Ladies, the longest winning streak in NBA history is 33 games. That record dates back to 1972 when the Los Angeles Lakers won 33 in a row. Today, the Grand Haven girls basketball team was hoping to keep its win streak going. The Lady Bucks have won 49 straight games dating back to last year. Defending state champion Lady Bucks, 26-0, taking on 24-1 Westland John Glenn at the Breslin Center today. Great start for Grand Haven. Taylor Kramer hits a 3 there. Kramer had 20 in the game. Later in the first, game tied. Abby Cole. Nice position inside. She scores. This one tight most of the game. Bucks trail by 4 at the half. Second half, more Abby Cole, the Miss Basketball finalist, part of a triple-double, 23 points, 19 rebounds, and 12 block shots. Fourth quarter, Bucks find themselves behind one, but Amanda Mers, nice pass to Kramer underneath. That gives Grand Haven a lead. They would not look back. Grand Haven beats John Glenn 55-46. Lady Bucks headed back to the Class A title game. We check back in with Jason Hutton live at the Breslin Center. Jason, not only is Grand Haven back in the finals, but today winning their 50th straight game. What a streak.
Very impressive, Tara, and of course Abby Cole was spectacular with the triple-double, and you know, she finished 3rd in the Miss Basketball voting. Tori Jankoska of Freeland won the award, and 2nd was Taylor Gleason from Goodrich, who will play against South Christian a little bit later tonight, and then Abby Cole finishing 3rd. But when a player like Abby Cole has the game like she had today on this stage, you knew the questions were going to come. Did she deserve to be Miss Basketball? And those were fired in the post-game press conference. Here's how Grand Haven saw it after the game.
I don't know those other 2 girls. We haven't really played them. I know they're very talented. I just like to see if they could put up 31 or 21 points a game with Abby in the lane. But they're very talented. But you know, Abby's just I think she's the biggest impact player in the state.
I mean, I was honored just to be on that list. So I'm not really like upset that I didn't get it or anything. But yeah, I mean, I think everyone on this team wants to come here and prove themselves. Every team does.
Abby Cole taking the high road, very classy. She, of course, headed to Michigan to play volleyball next season. And coming up in the state championship game tomorrow at noon, Class A, Grand Haven, Grosse Pointe South, a rematch from a year ago. What a game it was a year ago. The Bucks got way behind in the second half, came back and won in dramatic fashion. So we'll see if tomorrow's game lives up to what a season ago did. For now, we're live in East Lansing. Jason Hutton, Fox 17 News.
Jason, thank you. It sounds like it's pretty packed.
It does.
Sounds pretty loud there at the Breslin
nice.
Center right now. The Class B game that Jason was talking about, South Christian later tonight. I know we have a lot of fans traveling to the area, so should be a good matchup. Set to tip off about 7:50, and we'll preview that one coming up.
All right.
March
Thanks, Matera.
Magic. Thanks.